Hey there! Ever wonder why some houses need flood insurance while others don't? Today, we're diving into the world of flood zones and why they're super important when you're thinking about getting a mortgage. Grab your life jackets. We're going to make a splash into some pretty cool facts. Whether you're buying your first home or moving to a new spot, understanding flood zones can save you a lot of trouble and money in the future. By the end of this video, you'll know what flood zones are, how they affect your mortgage, and why flood insurance might be a must-have for your dream home. Let's start simple. A flood zone is an area mapped out by experts that shows how likely it is to flood. Imagine drawing a line in the sand at the beach. Some areas will get wet sooner than others as the tide comes in. It's a bit like that, but with maps and a lot more science. If your house is in a flood zone, it means there's a chance it could get flooded during a big storm or heavy rains. Why should you care? Well, if your house is at risk, your bank will care too, because they want to protect their investment, which is your soon-to-be home. When you apply for a mortgage, the bank checks if your house is in a flood zone. If it is, they'll usually ask you to get flood insurance. This is a special type of insurance that covers your house if it gets damaged by flooding. Think of it like wearing a raincoat during a storm. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, how do you find out if your future home is in a flood zone? You can check out maps that are made by FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. These maps are updated every few years to make sure they're super accurate. Or, you can ask your real estate agent. They have lots of helpful info about these things. Flood insurance is different from regular home insurance. It covers things like repairing your flooded basement, replacing furniture, and even some of the damages to your house. Not everyone needs it, but if you live in a flood zone, it's pretty important. Thinking about costs, flood insurance can vary. If you live in a high-risk area, it might be a bit pricey. But remember, paying for flood insurance is a lot cheaper than having to fix everything yourself if a flood does happen. Some might think, it's never flooded here before, so why bother? But just like carrying an umbrella, it's better to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it. Plus, flood patterns can change. Just because it hasn't flooded before, doesn't mean it won't in the future. That's a wrap on flood zones and insurance. If you've got more questions or need help figuring out what's best for your home, don't hesitate to connect with us. We're here to help you paddle through all your mortgage needs. Remember, understanding your flood zone and having the right insurance can keep you and your home safe. For more information, be sure to connect with us. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Keep dry and carry on.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you would like to discuss it further. So if you would, please feel free to call me, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial Mortgage, 424-290-8294. You can also email me, mitch@rivierafinancial.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Mitchell Milat, or on my Facebook homepage, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial, Beverly Hills. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you soon and wishing you much success in the future.